Greetings, fellow beings! Ho ho! It is a thunderous Throwdown Thursday. And I just want to say, make the best of it. Make it a great day. You are all capable of that, and I appreciate you. We have so many of you watching in various places today. Hello, Twitter. Hello, Odysee. Hello, Rumble. Hello, Minds. Hello, Getter. And hello, YouTube. That's right. We've got 18 stories today, so I'm gonna have to talk quick. But this is the point. This is a sound check. We're not really in the show yet, so I get to say hi to all of you. I do want to encourage you to check out the video I just dropped on Indiana Jones and its financial prospects, and well, check out the one that Comics Division just did. If you haven't subscribed to Comics Division, you should. He's been really crushing it over on his channel, and this latest video is great. Wow, what a great perspective. Man, so many brilliant humans I get to hang out with on the regular. But I want to say hi to all of you in the chat, like John Sapola. We got our good friend Griffin in the house giving us the information of the day from 1885. Louis Pasteur successfully gives an anti-rabies vaccine to a 9-year-old. Joseph Meister saving his life. First recorded rabies vaccine ever. Fantastic. Didn't know that, but thank goodness. Thank goodness. Although technically, Pasteur could get into a lot of trouble for some of the things he did. That should be a subject of a video at some point. Maybe we'll get there. All right, let's say hi to more folks here. We got Weatherman in the house. Liger Fan is here. SFX314 Sabertooth Raptor. We've got Vince Womack. And, of course, James Dosher, who's riding right now. Oh, all right. Well, hopefully you're listening as well. We've got Professor HeyTN in the house, my amazing wrench, and Darren Hughes. Where is Captain Fandom Nerd? Joseph Dredd is here. We've got Mephisto's movie reviews, my buddy Vince Womack, and there's Morgan King spreading fake news. Fake news. OC Dobbins is here. We've got the Cheese Factor Dempsey. The Drunken Poet is joining us today. Good to see you. We've got Blacktron 5000 here with the amazing Detroit icon. Snorta Poopus Cuber is in the house, and we've got the Bat Cap here as well. Oh, by the way, this guy, Theme Park Casual, killing it on his channel, closing in on 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, he did a great live from Knott's 4th of July video, a live stream that you should check out. That was a lot. Almost, I think you got close to 500 views on that, man. Way to go. The Common Nerd is here. He's a YouTuber, good friend. Jesse's here. We got Shrap 3D saying hi. Can't stay. Busy today. We'll listen later. We'll thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Andy Masterson is here, the very talented man himself. We got a little Chad, an irate specialist. Randall Orzer is joining us today as well. And several other folks bopping in. Let's see who else rolled in late. You're late. Well, not really. I always start the show a few minutes early, so you're not really late. 60 of you here right now. This audience will get to 100 before we're done. Oh, my goodness. Long time no see. Eldritch Lord Haster. Great to see you, my friend. It has been a minute. Let's see. Who else? James Dosher did make it. Good to see you. We got Atwood here. We got folks over on Rumble like Just the Tip, Jim Watari, and many other folks. Good to see you guys over there. Atwood's over there. Darren's over there. Jesse's over there. We got lots of folks. We got people over on Odysee as well. Atwood is everywhere, by the way. Everywhere. Let's see. Oh, Black Saber's here. What's going on? Did I say hi to my favorite polar bear, Snortopupus Cuber? If I didn't, I should be punished. Great to see you there, Snorty. We got Mutant Bam Hammer saying Oyos, all my boyos, and John Puma. Good to see you. Let's see. Low Spec Linux Laptop is here. My buddy from across the pond, Al Humphreys, is here. Hello, you beauties. Well, hello to you. We got our friend Final Monkey in the house. And let's see who else is in the house. I think I said hi to Low Spec. Didn't I say hi to Low Spec? Hi, Low Spec. In case I did. Who else is here? Hey, there's Jim Watari here on YouTube. What's going on, Jim? For those of you on Twitter, I wish there was a way we could communicate more easily. But thanks for being here and thanks for watching. If you're watching on the replay on Twitter, thanks also. Make sure you hit that like button thingy, whatever that is, wherever you is. Appreciate it. John Gibson is here. We've got 6 dropping the links to Comics Division's channel. Do check him out if you get a chance after we're done here. Also, I think if Captain Phantom Nerd shows up, maybe he's going to do a stream right after this one. Let's see. CG and Dogs is here. There's Fat Elvis smashing the thumbs up button. Thank you, Fat Elvis. My buddy Zax is in the house. Zax, should follow him too. That's good stuff. Izaj Melody, what's going on? There's a few people I haven't seen in a minute. I've been worried about. A Tipping Barn is here. I haven't seen my friend Bamagrad. Worried about him. If you see him anywhere, please let him know I'm thinking about him. Darius Moonchausen is here, and there is Tweaky Kid. Beady beady beady. What's up, Buck? That's right. All right. Goodness gracious, we have to go. All right. Still going to say hi to people, though. Got a super sticker from Eldritch Lord Haster. Thank you for that. It is a smiley face for 99 cents. I get to that one. We do the bonus time. Oh, that's right. Don't go anywhere. The show doesn't end when the show normally ends. No. We got bonus time today. Not going to be very long. We got Commander Ed Straker of Shadow. What's going on? Did I say hi to Darius? I know I said hi to Darius. Hi, Darius. Maestro Chi. Larry, name so nice you say it twice. Larry. All right, everybody. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and wherever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in. 18 stories in all. And I had to scramble today because there isn't a lot of entertainment news out there because there isn't going to be a lot of entertainment coming in the future. The entertainment I'm getting right now is all the drama from all the studios with all the failures, particularly Disney, who is basically the personification of failure for the entire year. Whew. This is going to be a rough one. Can't wait to cover that. But let's start here first and foremost with the fact that the Actors Guild is ready for their strike. They have a week until their extended deadline expires. I'm sure the studios would like them to push that out another week so they can get more stuff done. But pretty soon, all productions are going to be shut down because, well, the actors won't be acting anymore, at least not here in the United States. Now, there are some productions that'll continue on, some independent stuff that'll happen, people who aren't exactly involved with the guild. But to a certain extent, there's going to be a lot of entertainment on the horizon. I have a feeling we could have such a dearth of content that it'll be the middle of 2024 before we see anything new. That would be very, very bad. We're moving on. We'll get to this story. IATSE, which is another set of guilds. Those are the people who handle all the other things in Hollywood, the electrics and all that other stuff. And they are talking at a core level about the principles for application of AI tech so it doesn't eliminate jobs. And again, remember, these are all unions. They don't want to eliminate jobs. If anything is a threat to their jobs, it's AI. So I can understand them kind of outlining what they believe. Speaking of what I believe, Tom Cruise is going to make money forever. He's going to continue to make Mission Impossible movies into his 80s. Based on what he's doing now, you know what? I believe him. And I think he'll do it at a higher level than we saw Harrison Ford perform Indiana Jones. We've got critics loving the new film, Dead Reckoning Part 1. This will be one of those rare times that you'll see the critics and the audiences line up here, because this is supposed to be amazing. Something that concerns me, though, is that J.J. Abrams is teaming up with Apple TV to give us Speed Racer. This is going to go very, very badly. This article came straight from That Park Place. Check that out. It is a good one. Several new articles over there to read as well. Mattel's going to give us an adult version of Barney. The films from A24 is going to or the A24 type effort is going to come at us that way. What? Anyway, the Eagles are announcing their final tour. Finally. So it's their swan song. Well, they keep losing members of the band and such. So I would imagine you can't tour for much longer. Eagles in name only. I don't know. Spotify is going to do what others are going to be doing in the near future, cutting off in-app purchases through Apple. Why? Well, because Apple takes such a significant portion of their profit. And that's untenable. You're going to see a lot of people rebel against Apple, and you're going to see a potential antitrust suit that will punish them for their walled garden app market. Speaking of that, Mark Zuckerberg launched a quote-unquote sneak attack. No, he didn't. He just launched his Threads thing early. Basically, it's a beta test. It's an idea to try to get people to go and check it out. You've got a lot of opinion coming even out of the AP right now. This thing is not free speech, guys. I'm going to show you why. But essentially, they want to kind of cull you into little groups of people, and then they'll slowly eliminate the ones they don't like. It won't be as open forum as Twitter, and it's certainly Blue is going to not do very well. But Quartering points out that this is what you're confronted with: soft censorship when you try to follow somebody that maybe they don't like. So following Odysee Drano may mark you as somebody who is a problem, and you'll be easier to cull in the future. Tim points out the fact that, he started a Threads account, but people will stop posting there eventually, and it'll just end up being another Mastodon. I don't disagree. Stock market, well, anticipate more drops and volatility because obviously with strong jobs market and like serious problems with inflation, you're going to see another rate hike, which makes them anxious, including increased prices on oil. Cutting oil right now, according to the Shell CEO, is irresponsible. It's beyond irresponsible. It's willful. It's dangerous. And it basically points to the fact that they are trying to lock all of you down in various different ways, very slowly. Rights groups are reporting that the supply chain for a lot of the minerals that we require for this bologna sausage green economy crap, they exploit a lot of humans along the way, and it's also not very reliable. No kidding. You have Tesla's autopilot just this close to being ready for prime time in a way that allows the car to drive itself. The U.S. government's asking them, in what way has things changed? I imagine we'll see in the very near future. We have Japan's digital ID, which is hated. My number, that's having glitches like crazy, which is causing a lot of complaints. And finally, Canada's government stops advertising on Facebook. And, Meta blocked their bologna sausage news links that they wanted to basically charge them for. So unintended consequences that you didn't see coming, Canada? Of course. This is the problem with socialist government, folks. But we do have bonus time, which means I can get to the super chats in a little bit more kind ways. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And since we have bonus time, hang on.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
Hey, Six, your name's here. Oh, by the way, hopefully through this weekend, I'll get another render done with the folks that support me over on Rumble, because I want to say thank you. And it was an oversight on my part. I said it yesterday. I'll say it again. Mea culpa. My fault. I'm sorry. Lots of you support me on Rumble financially. So that's something you can do on Rumble. From day one, you're monetized over there, and you can support your creators there. You can support them in lots of other ways. I guess Odysee does that as well. Twitter, you can do that as well. I don't know how. Maybe you have to have 10,000 followers on Twitter before that opens up. I know that the creator tools on Twitter needs to improve. So if you're watching, Elon, work on that. But here on YouTube, everything seems to be working swimmingly, and we're closing in on 10K subscribers and a whole lot of members. Need to get these numbers back up where they were. But the support of all these incredible beings, I just have to say thank you for. Truly. All right, everybody. We're headed into bonus time. Hey, and the flag's back. That's right, because we're in American Pride Month. That's right. We are very proud to be Americans on this channel, and we want to bring freedom to the rest of the world. True freedom, not socialism or neo-Marxism or any of those other isms. Isms, generally bad. Yeah. Liberty, freedom, good. What a day. Look at all these amazing. A lot of you joined late. We got Peter Graves here. David Glenn showed up late. I saw several other folks roll in, like Mista, Tickle Trunk, Conflict Minerals, bad. That's right. Just like Conflict Diamonds. Trinoculus P is here. Awesome One's here. Awesome One was a very early supporter of this channel. Great to see you still here. course, I already said hi to a lot of you too. Many of you on the intro and the throughput, but Philip Gaming is here. So it's brightest day. Hope you're doing well. And Ram, bam, 3,000. Well, unfortunately, Tesla's auto drive has already had some issues with self-driving capability, but we'll see how it works out going forward. Yeah, we got our good friend M Tax Shark here. I'm late, but bonus time. That's right, bonus time. Hey man, I had a rough night and I hate the freaking Eagles. Well, there you go, Maestro Chi. But it's the final tour. Remember Hell Freezes Over? That was supposed to be the final tour. Nah. Darth Gutierrez, what's up? Let's see who else is in the house. Lots of folks. Pete, Dead and Cat is here. There's Bone. Hey, Bone. Bologna Sausage, News Links. That's right. There he is, Captain Fandom Nerd. I'm not sure if he's doing his show today after this one, but hope so. Davinia Duckworth says, Merca. That's right. We do need a bonus clock, don't we, Larry? But we're going to get at least 15 minutes today. So I want to say thanks to the people who dropped the late stuff. Of course, I already highlighted Eldritch Lord Haster for the super sticker, which is a happy smiley face. Thank you very much for that. We've got another one coming in from Mexican Iron Man for $9.99 saying Day Spa Casino, new show. All right. Join us for a special live stream where culture travels the world enjoying natural hot steam outdoor spas. The twist, we broadcast from an active volcano, molten lava pits. That's not actually a hot steam spa, bro. That's like a melty casino thing. I love these ideas, Mike. Keep them coming. I mean, I know you are the super producer and the YouTuber we all want to be. But I appreciate the $9.99 super chat and the super sticker from Darth Haster. So, you know what? Thanks for the chatter.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
Thanks again, Mikey. Love you, man. It was great hanging out with you this morning. That video that's going to be, well, I think it's probably published on WDW Pro. Mikey and I recorded one over there this morning. I think you're going to find it fascinating. Breaking news, truly. So when we're done here, do check that out as well. Check out Comics Division's video, because that was very interesting today. And of course, if Captain Fandom Nerd is going live, check that out as well. I can promote all of you all day long. You guys are incredible. That's French, right? Incredible. You have to say the word like, you know, you're murdering it, I think, to do French right. Maybe I'm wrong. We got our good friend Darius Munchausen for $4 sending me a super sticker, which is a cup of coffee, which today there ain't enough coffee in the world. It seems like my new get up time is 5 a.m. I may have to push it back to 4 a.m. back when I was going to the gym every day at 5 in order to make things work out. So we'll see. Maybe the future offers that. But what I can offer for the $4 super sticker is a $3 thank you, which doesn't make any sense.
You get to give money to a organization that sends food to children in other countries. You could have given $3 to a bum on the street, but instead you decided to give $3 to the guy that looks like a bum. Thank you for your generosity.
Thank you again, Darius. Of course, we have another generous soul in the chat, M Tax Shark. Great to see you, my friend, for a $5 super sticker with a keep it up weightlifting pair. Yeah, grind it. And wow, this is incredibly generous from Al Humphreys. It's 10 pounds sterling. That's proper money, folks. We don't often see that in the States. So Al, thank you. This was more than generous. I appreciate it. And wow, it's a super pair. Super pair. That's right. I'm going to keep it up. I got a super pair and I got a clip for you both. Y'all are a gold mine.
I see you have money. Want to take me on a date?
Thank you very much once again. A couple more super chats, and then we're going to get into the one article I really wanted to cover today. Oh, by the way, here's something really cool. I am going to see Sound of Freedom right after this show. And then I'm going to try to catch or fall into Mr. H's live stream. I hope, crossing fingers, I hope right at the tail end to give you my thoughts on it. If not, I'll definitely be talking about it with him on Tuesday. Tuesday, I'll be seeing Mission Impossible, so I may not be actually on that show. We'll have to see. I got a very early show on Tuesday, a little bit of an early preview that I'm going to on Tuesday. We'll see how that works out. Okay. I'm getting a lot of these early things. Oh, by the way, I'm also, because of Captain Phantom Nerd, I'm also seeing the Barbie film like a couple days ahead of everybody else as well, at a Barbie beach party event. I am suffering for you because I have no interest in the film. I hope it's good for my sake, but whoa, we'll have to see. Oh man, and thank you for those of you, by the way, for those of you in India and Japan, I really appreciate your support. I know I'm on at a time when you are not capable of watching me. And for those of you who get up really, really early in Australia, I thank you. You guys are fantastic. We've got Darren Hughes sending a super stack. Goodness, my wrench is at it today. Got a number one fan thing going on here. Little pair jumping up and down, doing number one fan thingies. Thank you for that. We got, wow, you guys are generous today. We got Black Saber for $2 says, for Band-Aids for surviving Mikey's crazy shows. Well, thank you, Black Saber. It looks like I'll probably need them. Mikey does try to kill me every day, but at least he's creative about it. And I don't think he's going to admit to the killing part, but it's there. Oh, by the way, I'm on the verge of a migraine, so I've got a blind spot that's happening down here. It hasn't hit me yet, so I'm still in good spirits. But woo, yeah, every time. I apparently haven't had enough coffee is the problem. Let's see what else is happening. We've got irate specialist for $4.99. Thank you for that, my friend. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with your channel. For $4.99 says Mexican Ironman, what about a show where culture works as a lion tamer? The twist is we stuff his pockets full of raw meats. Why are you all trying to kill me? I won't be able to make content or do shows. You know, some people like me doing shows. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I want to say thanks for all those wonderfully generous chats. And then we're going to get into a subject. And I'm going to say hi to a few more folks that have showed up here recently. Yeah, that was a lot of them. What should I give you? What should we do with the drunken sailor? What should we do? You rock.
Thank you. Yeah, that's really all I got. Thanks for your being kind and supporting the channel. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, my goodness, you guys are generous. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Michael Weinfertner says, saying hi to you, then back to work. Well, have a great work day, my friend. Sinuses, nah. Ozzy. Oi. Thank you, Larry. Richard B says, you're a trooper, culture. Believe I'll skip Barbie. I think a lot of people are. Doc Danger is here. There's my little Schmilix. Australians never truly sleep. This is true. Emu Attack. Hey, the White Snake is here. The only films I'm interested in right now are Dead Reckoning and Sound of Freedom. The rest is trash as far as I'm concerned. I share your sentiments, but I have to give things a chance, especially if I'm going to review them. So Barbie Beach Party it is. Oh. Am I dressing up as Barbie? No. Mikey says, I'm seeing Mission Impossible on Monday night. Neener. Okay, you win. Maybe I'll see it Monday night. I bet you I can ask. If you cup your hand over your mouth and nose and breathe for about 2 minutes, it helps migraines. Yeah, the carbon dioxide is supposed to help. Yeah, it's crazy, but I'm not there yet. It's just that's what happens right before I get a full-blown migraine. So I'll take my medication. I should be good. Lots of people are abandoning Apple. I'm finding that like to be the biggest thing when it comes to the Spotify story. I mean, people are literally going to, I mean, entire companies are going to stop using their ecosystem, which means you'll lose access to things through Apple that other people will have access to. That's just not good. I mean, it speaks to why there needs to be antitrust when it comes to this, to break up these monopolies that people have over their stores. And that includes, other corporations that do the same thing. We all know that Grant does all the work anyway. 6? Really? Hail all, says the scapegoat. The flag in the background is moving like the flag on the fake moon landing. Well, I don't know that I can wave it more. Oh, you guys are weighing in on Apple right now. Yeesh. Yeah, and all tech companies are intertwined. Let me tell you, I went down the rabbit hole of trying to figure out who ARUP is funded by, and it's this giant circle of other tech companies that are all funded by the globalists, the elites that are trying to crash society. So let me tell you, that's a rabbit hole that'll take you a long time to get to the bottom of. Let's see. What was the one story I really wanted to cover? Well, Spotify for sure, but this one. Yeah. Every one of these trades is starting to realize that their bread is not buttered in the industry. Their bread is buttered by you and I. And the trades are always been like the high school paper of Hollywood. I mean, if anybody, well, I know there are some people here that work in the industry, and I know who you are, but I'm sure you will all agree it's basically high school newspaper for Hollywood. That would be Variety, Deadline, Hollywood Reporter. The Wrap to some extent, even though that's run by Waxman, who really is compromised major TDS, but regardless. And that, it kind of shoots holes in a lot of the stories because they're so ideologically centered. But there's a message being sent now. And I mean, you've seen Clownfish talk a little bit about it. You've seen me and others talk a little bit about it, but Disney's fair game because they're not delivering. This article came out yesterday, I believe. Yeah. Yesterday, Disney's harsh new reality, costly film flops, creative struggles, and shrinking global box office. Well, of course. And what's funny is we've seen a story we covered over on Mr. H Reviews that talks specifically about the fact that the box office is down, quote unquote, 2%. No, it's down. It's down way more than that. We won't even know what to this point in time, sure. But what's going to happen is it's going to fall off even further. And Disney could be leading the numbers here, but it's just because of the sheer volume of things they've released, not because any of them have been successful. And if you watched my video, you know that there's films out in the world that weren't financially successful. And we're finding out in retrospect just how not successful they were. One of those things, and I asked that question yesterday, is the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. It didn't make any money. I mean, and the money that it supposedly made was on the back of the tax in the UK. So if you're a tax payer in the UK, you better ask for a thank you from Disney, because you're the only thing that made them money is what your tax write-off, which was about $54 million. Had that not happened, the film would have been $4 million in the hole. Do the math on that. But anyway, it's funny that Disney's now fair game and they're going after them in the trades. You know, the release of Ant-Man Quantumania sucked. They're saying it's likely to lose tens of millions in its theatrical run. Dude, $200 million loss. This is the other problem. They are lying to you. And this is another lie. Nearly $300 million investment in Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny. It's at least $329 million in reported production budget, which we know is a lie. We know it's not accurate, not necessarily a lie, because they haven't updated it yet, because they are not required to. because they spent more money at the very end fixing the ending, which again, you had Mangold lying about. Very tired about that. Very tired, very upset, very angry. Elemental was a complete flop, losing several $100 million. Basically everything they're doing, losing money. This Haunted Mansion movie that's coming up, that's a money loser. That's going to lose $100 million. It's, outside of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which now we're starting to hear rumblings that the budget isn't exactly what it was reported either. They could have no winning films this year. In fact, they not only that, they're going to lose at least $1.3 billion. I'm standing on that number because I know that to be true. They are not going to have a film that reaches $1 billion. That's no lie. I don't care how long they leave Guardians 3 in theaters. It's not going to make $1 billion. And their market share, this is the interesting thing. Even with all those flops, they have 30% of the industry's revenues. Universal's got 31%. The difference between Disney and Universal is the amount of money spent in budgets. Universal is going to be very profitable this year. Disney's going to lose money. And it's not even where they're losing the most money. They're losing billions of dollars in Disney Plus over the course of the year. That's a video that you're going to see coming from somebody, whether it be me or Comics Division or whoever, talking about how much it took to set up Disney Plus in the first place, how long it'll take it to get profitable, and how much they're spending on content. If you remember back in 2021, they promised to spend $33 billion through 2024 on content for direct-to-consumers. Now, of course, that includes ESPN, it includes Hulu, and it includes Disney Plus. But this $33 billion on stuff that isn't going to guarantee profit. In fact, it's going to continue to guarantee a loss. And I take exception with the idea that they're going to make any of their streaming services profitable anytime soon. I don't think it'll happen by 2024. Not unless they write down almost all the original content they've ever produced. That's saying something, folks. But I want to hear what you guys have to say. I think, you probably have more to say, but at least we know for sure that they have to tell some kind of a truth through the trades. And Sandra, I agree with you. I mean, it's going to be a lot of money. Disney will have lost $2 billion in failed movies by the end of the year. It's quite possible. I'm sticking with my $1.3 billion, but it's quite possible. Imagine having two more flops. Let's say you spent $250 million on the Marvels, right? A property nobody wanted from actresses that may be capable of performing their characters rather well, but that nobody's going to be interested in going to see. Haunted Mansion, Wish, probably going to fail colossally. You got 3 more failures in the future? No, you can't afford this, Disney. You can't. I don't know. I just don't know. Scapegoat bringing a little reality in this situation. Pentagon instead finds money, $6.2 billion. Yeah. Love to comment on that, but can't. Reed Specialist says, how much did Sounds of Freedom cost? Oh, it was cheap. Very, very small budget. It was very much less than $50 million. And it beat Indy in the box office on the 4th of July. It's crazy. None of this is lost on any of us. I mean, you guys are brilliant humans. I mean, and other beings. Sorry, Snort and Smilex. And those of you who don't identify as human, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, Lost Son of K brings it out that it was a $14 million budget, substantially less than 50. Add in production the production cost plus the advertisement, which was basically one of the best targeted social campaigns I've ever seen. Not to mention word of mouth on this film. Holy smoke. This thing is going to be quite profitable very soon. And you know what? You're 100% right, Empress NM. I doubt streaming will ever offset the loss of rental and licensing markets they curtailed with it. I agree with you. Tom and I have talked about this from the very beginning. So you've been hearing me for nearly 3 years talk with Tom about the fact that abandoning all of your other earning potential, video sales, just going through the progression, digital on demand, high-end movie channels, physical releases, right? You're abandoning all of that. Why? I mean, you had a streaming service you could send it off to. Netflix. Netflix was the perfect place to offload content and make an additional revenue stream. But you cut off 5 additional revenue streams. Why? Just foolish. Thank you for recognizing my ursinity. Indeed, there's Snortopoopas Keeper. Hey, it's good to see you, Josiah. Thanks for being here. Late or not, it's good to see you. There's Brahma too. He was out getting Brahma's bull milk, I would imagine. Feliato says, how much have they lost just from minimized ticket sales? Okay, consider this. And I think I covered this rather well in one of the videos I did very early on about indie. They've essentially cut the audience for the film by 3/4. 1/4 of the audience that saw Last Crusade, butts and seats, will see at the end of the day the latest indie. Just in the opening weekend alone, they cut the audience by 50%, over 50%, almost 60%. If you remember the math, the back of the napkin math that I did in the video, which that's like 2 indie videos ago. You should watch it if you haven't. But we talk about the fact that they instead of having 11 million people see your film, 11.8 million people see your film on opening weekend, you had 4,454,000 people see your film on opening weekend. And that's being very generous with estimated ticket prices. Because if I went with the actual updated estimated ticket price average of $15, it's even fewer people than that. Overall, I think the total audience for this film, if it performs the same way others have recently, will fall so far short of the first 3 films, especially the last one, Last Crusade, that it will be too embarrassing once it's revealed for Disney to, do anything about. Culture, did you just say Brahma Bull Milk? Yes, I did. There's Eric K. There's my buddy Eric K. Dude, I miss this guy. I gotta figure out a way to hang out with him. Yep. And Theliato says, repeat views from fans, friends outings, date nights, family visits coming from a minimum of 3-person households. They overshot things so much thinking they could be Netflix. Indeed. Yeah. Not to mention, this film is so bad, nobody's going to go back to see it. Think about how many times I saw, well, you wouldn't know, but think about, I'm going to think back about how many times I saw Batman 89 in the theaters when it first released in 89. 3, 4, 5 times. I saw it a lot. I love the film so much, I bought both of the soundtracks. I bought the film in multiple different formats, from video cassette onward. Just consider that. Just how many revenue streams have you destroyed? Not just because of the streaming thing that you had going on, but because you're moving away from that model. When does Indy 5 get the tax write-down treatment removed from everything not piracy related? I don't know. I don't think it will. It would be that would be the ultimate embarrassment for both Lucasfilm and Disney. Red Terror's over on Rumble, and a few other folks have popped in over on Odysee. Great to see you all there. I watched Star Wars 38 times in 1977. You were not alone. You were not alone, nearsighted Cyclops. You were not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you when you're far away. And you know, Trinoculus P brings up a good question in the chat. If I could only find it to highlight it. You have no idea how difficult it is to see when you have a blind spot in the bottom of your right eye. So, not good. I wish I could bring this up, but Trinoculus P in the chat at some point said something smart, and it's lost to time because I just can't see it. But all of this has had a very bad effect on the box office. Disney is being called out, which means the whole industry is being called out because they've all been having similar practices. They've all been doing the same things, and it's all in service of a political agenda that's antithetical to profit and fan interest. It's also antithetical to family. I assure you, coming out very soon will be my conversation, because I'm not the only person noticing the fact that Disney's anti-family now. We're going to go into it all. I may have a special guest, do a video with a guest, because I really want to talk about some of these things. And I don't think enough people have been. Man of War 665. Chaps are all assless. Unless you know that, keep sending me pictures. Uh-oh. Is Man of War 665 rocking the assless chap thing? Why am I not seeing it here? Are there pictures? Man of War. Are there pictures? Here we go. Just trying to help a brother out. Don't hate the player, says Man of War. It's great to see you, man. Gosh, I love you guys. This is so much fun. Rogue Thinker's here. Hey, how was the stream so far? Pretty good. I'm doing all right. Dylan's here. What's up, Dylan? Wow, the memers are stacking in here because we got, wait, I kept trying. There he is. Release the McCracken. Maybe Brandon Morse team up on that video. Sure. I have like 3 or 4 people in mind. I think it'd be a good conversation. I think I should do a conversation video about that one because I think all of us will attack it from a different perspective, but all result in the same conclusion. That's what I suspect. Stream hurty. No, I'm not hurting anybody. We're good. Ass chaps are called pants. That's true, Salzilla. Indeed. Pictures and videos of Man of War 665. Yikes. I would say Mrs. Man of War is a lucky lady then. Anyway. Schmilek says, or maybe a red LED. Wow. Okay. I don't want to be any part of that discussion. Wow, that was a cool effect when you look at the drink from your class with. Oh yeah. I've been using green glasses forever, so it's just like yeah. But sip of water for the working man there. Oh, it's X Douchey McDouche. My reminder to watch Sound of Freedom. I am going to be there in less than 2 hours, so I'll be watching that film. Oh, Double Back again is here. Happy Thursday, indeed. Whoa, Robert's here. What's up, Robert? Robert Kajak. Did you see the controversy Sound of Freedom is causing in Hollywood? They don't like that their crimes are hated. Yes. I'm going to go support Sound of Freedom today. I'm going to give you a review. If not tomorrow, then sometime this weekend. I'll probably be out tomorrow. And I'm excited to see a film. Truly. And Man of War's like, and you would be right. That's right. A very lucky Mrs. Man of War, who I love dearly. Great people. What's up, Snakes and Funerals? Magic Glass. That's right. I can't believe we're talking about assless chaps in the chat. You guys are bonkers. Leather pants look good on some women. They also get sweaty and stain the skin. So most gals wear them one time. That's if they're not lined properly, correct? It seems like if you did a proper tanning process, I'm not going to get into all that. Anyway. South Park already gave us Sound of Freedom. It cost a $1.05 apparently. There you go. You know, I want about $3.50. Still one of the best ones ever. What's up, BLT? Words are hard for culture today. Yeah, I'm on that cusp of a migraine, as I said. So I'm gonna have to go and grab a pill or 10. But yeah, I'm not sure. 6, do you want me to share this with everybody? I had assless chaps when I used to ride. Okay, guys. All chaps are assless. Okay. The 5 cents is the sale tax. There you go. How cool is the Sound of Freedom? Is it that Sound of Freedom bumped Indy on Independence Day? I think it's incredible, and I can't wait to see it. Six is fighting with me in the chat. Fantastic. Okay. I used to live down the street from the kind of bar named Pistons. Yeah, you get it. So I've seen my fair share of chaps. Used to go to work right after last. Wow, bro. All right, Bad Cap. That's a lot of information. A lot of information. I did get a member chat from my good friend and hopefully stream buddy here soon because I do want to talk about this. He Jonas says I could come here to learn the truth about chaps. Oh, I come here to learn the truth about chaps. Jonas, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the audience rules the show. But Jonas, you got to come on with me and maybe a couple others like Brandon Morse and talk about the absence of traditional values at Disney. What do you think about that? Sound good? Sound fun? I think it'd be a good panel. Maybe we'll do it this weekend. That would be awesome. Well, there you go. Oh, goodness. Da, 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 da. Yeah, man, Police Academy. Oh, what a great film. Can't do that now, though. No. Plenty of diversity in that film, by the way. In a lot of different ways. You're supposed to wear chaps over your jeans to protect the jeans from the wear and tear of the horse riding. This is true. Oh, Guinness. Ooh, Guinness sounds good. Oh, so the theater I'm going to today in just a little bit. In fact, I'm going to need to get going here pretty quick. We're going to come up on about an hour and then we're going to wrap, I think. But they have a full like restaurant, basically, just a large selection of fantastic food, and they have adult beverages. It's a little early in the day for me. Also, I don't drink and drive, so I'll probably just have water. But I guess I could Uber or Lyft or something, but it's just they have really good beer there too. So, and wine. They have wine. I like theaters that have beer and wine and stuff. I like making it like an experience. It's even better when you're like going with other people and it becomes like an evening out. Did somebody come up with a good name for a bar? Marmalade. Bears in trench coats get in free. How about yeah, I like that. You could just call it the Marmalade Bear. My buddy Pinochet's helicopter tours for $2 says after you see Sound of Freedom, you'll get why I despise the CIA. Well, I think that'll probably feature prominently in my review. And I was already there with you, brother. I was already there with you. And my goodness, the generous Randall Orser gives 10 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you, Randall, very much. To the 10 of you receiving those memberships, thanks for being here. For those of you on all the other platforms like Twitter and Rumble and Minds and Odysee and Getter, and you're watching this live, thank you. I will try to figure out how to make Rumble work in a way that that's a possibility as soon as they offer the opportunity. And I will try to figure out how to make the Odysee monetization thing work, but it's never really been something I've been too focused on. But thank you very much, Randall Orser. In fact, between Pinochet Helicopter Tours and Randall Orser, I'm going to go. How come I keep doing that? Stop. I'm going to go ahead and drop a wonderful thank you, a new one. I think some of you have seen it. Yeah, I appreciate all your affection. And this is in honor of apparently Chaps.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for exposing how much you love Culture Casino.
Thank you very much, Randall, and Pinochet's Helicopter Tours. Thank you for exposing your love for the channel. I appreciate that. You know what? You're cool. I'm very stoked. Oh, man, we got to wind down, folks. I'm not sure. Captain Phantom Nerd, are you doing a show after this? Got to ask that question. I know I want you to check out today's video that I made. If you haven't already, it's fantastic. A little bit more of my thoughts on indie and its financial circumstances. Also, check out what Comics Division did today. His video is brilliant. It's getting a lot of traction for good reason. Check it out. He's a little excitable in this one. And, there's so many other great content creators out there that have just been making good stuff. So easy to promote, everybody. Check out the pro video we did this morning. That was great. Lots of fun with Mexican Iron Man, myself, Jonas, and WDW Pro. Oh, and check out That Park Place. They've allowed me, for whatever reason, to test my writing skills over there. I've got a couple of articles. One I think that's out, one I think that's coming up. You can see just how not bright I am over there. So there's that. Let's see. Speaking of having lots of bears, I did that story yesterday about the lady that punched the bear, the black bear. She was up in Maine. They have a lot of black bears in Maine. It's not uncommon to see them, but they usually don't interact much with humans. I mean, they have a huge population of them. And I guess her dog went tearing off into the forest, and then the dog comes tearing back, bringing a bear with it. And again, I mean, dogs have an instinct and obviously sense of smell that we don't quite understand. So it knew there was some potential danger out there, but it brought the danger right back with it. And so the lady, an older lady, like, 50 plus, literally punches the bear in the face. And the bear clamps on for a second, obviously leaving some puncture wounds. She needs stitches. And then the bear scurried back off. So pretty crazy. I cover some really weird stories. I don't even notice that. It's a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to this movie, guys. I really am. A lot of you are like, enjoy the movie. Have a great day, you too. Set Like Gaming. What's going on? Good to see you. Thank you for your support. Check out Set Like. My surname means the house, and my first name means rock. Do the maths. Is that like being a brick? House. Brick. Sorry. White man overbite there. Yeah. In her defense, the bear was a real bunghole. I'm really careful. You guys try to give me a curse all the time on my channel. Schmilix. Schmilix. This is a hot take from Schmilix saying, "Is she single? That lady sounds epic indeed." Here's the cool thing. So like otters are like really super playful like beings, right? But they can be some hardcore animals, and especially when they team up. Really interesting. Big fan of otters. Cocaine bear got beaten, indeed. Oh, rock the house. Okay, thank you. Oh, there you go. I could say bum. Indeed. Doubleback says, I grew up near where the Commodores came from. That's awesome. What a great... And look, Lionel Richie, fantastic. Raised a really weird daughter, though. Otters can take down a caiman in the wild. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. They team up and they're like vicious little things. I mean, okay, so like the one thing you don't never want to face in your life is a honey badger. Wolverine is up there, but a honey badger, no bueno. Uh-oh. Can I show that, Six? I don't think I'm going to be able to show this. Yeah, I can't show that, Six, but that's awesome picture. All right. Six is officially the producer extraordinaire on this channel, along with my chief editor, Grant Gregory, and executive producer, Toxic Manflu. So we're really fleshing out the team now. I want to say thanks to all of you and to all my wrenches and to all of you who watched through the entire show, the 83 of you that are left. For those of you watching on Twitter and the other places we can't get numbers from, like Rumble and Odysee, thank you as well. Your support is incredible. I would like to say stay tuned for a review on Sound of Freedom, and check out the other video on my channel that just dropped, I think, now or soonish, or just it's dropping soon if it hasn't already. And with that, I will end the way I always do, with the credits. That's right. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. I believe in good hygiene. Keeps you from getting sick, and it keeps other people from getting sick. Please wash your hands after you go to the bathroom. It's really off-putting, especially when you know the person and they don't. You're like, oh, yeah, I need to remember that. I really can't wait to see this movie. I don't think you guys understand. Been looking forward to it for a while, and I think doing a proper review will be good for my soul. Six. I love you. Have a great day, everybody. Thursday Throwdown tonight. See ya.